Hey everyone, so today we are diving into the journey of Project Pan. Before we start this video, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do come out with new videos every Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, so be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love interacting with all of you. So I got the suggestion of doing this video from one of my subscribers, so thank you so much. This is a great idea. I had never heard of this thing called Project Pan. She described it a little bit to me, and I did a little bit of research into watching some other YouTube videos to figure out what the heck it was. It's really deciding on products in your makeup collection that you want to go through, what you want to get your full use out of, what you feel like you can set a goal for and incorporate it into your routine without it overtaking your creativity, or at least that's kind of how I figured it out in my brain. I don't generally hit pan. And if you don't know what that means, it means like if you have a compact, you can see the pan underneath the product because you've used it to that extent. So you can see basically the bottom of the packaging is what that means. I picked some products that I want to try to use up, and we will go through every couple of months and do check-ins. So I will insert images of what the products look like right now, and then in a few months I'll take another set of images, talk about my experience trying to go through the products, and then probably do one more in another couple months after that to see, did I hit pan? Did I make it? I have a feeling I probably won't hit pan in one of the first check-ins. We'll see. So the way I went about deciding what products to pan, I went and looked through my collection of things that I could see myself using pretty much every day in my makeup routine. I looked at things that might be on the older side that really need to get used up, and that's pretty much the heaviest basis I have for what I chose. So I was probably being a little ambitious choosing 2 makeup palettes to go through. Realistically, I probably won't go through them, but I would like to get a nice dent in them. The first one is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. So if you haven't seen this palette before, it does have a mirror behind here, but I'll just keep it covered for the sake of this video. It's got some very nice natural shades. It comes with a little booklet of different eye looks you can do with the palette. So I really love this one. I actually used some of it today. I'm wearing Push Up on my lid. I have Honey Pot in my inner corners, and in my crease I put Cashmere Bunny. I also put Honey Pot under my brow with a little bit of Heaven. So if you guys could even see that. But yeah, so this is a very nice everyday palette, which is why I wanted to incorporate it in this. Days where I'm not maybe filming, I can grab this and just try to knock it out in my collection. So I will also insert a picture of what this looks like now, and we will be able to compare. Also, I'd love to know your thoughts on any of these products that I'm trying to pan. The next palette is the Loreal Pro Palette. I believe I talked about this in another video. I think my Natural Eyes tutorial. Don't quote me on that. Might be what it is. But this one is another one that I've had for a while, and this one actually is the closest I am on hitting pan in any of my eyeshadows. So I am pretty close to using up, well, I wouldn't say close, but Light Bronze has a nice dense, my words today. Light Bronze has a little bit of a dent in there, and so does Champagne, and a little bit in Nude, another everyday type of palette. But I also have the option of, if I'm going out or maybe even just incorporating this in my videos more, I can use up some of these deeper shades. So these two I'm going to work on. I will insert a picture of the Loreal so that we can document that together. But I think these two will be good choices. I'm not going into this thinking that I'm going to use up the whole palette, but I'd love to see some dents in some of the shadows. The final powder product I have is the Sky from NARS. It's the NARS Laguna bronzer, very popular. I swear I've had this so long and I've used this so much, and it won't go down. It has so much product in here or something, but it's one of my favorite bronzers. I kind of shied away from it when I started using more from the drugstore or just new products, new bronzers in general. So I kind of want to go back to this one because it is getting on the older side, but also because I can wear this in the summer and spring and fall and winter. This is pretty much a good year-round bronzer for me. It's got a nice sheen to it. I really, really love this bronzer. So, and then I picked 3 other kind of random products. I picked this guy right here. I have used it before on my channel. It's from Pixi, which they carry at Target. It's the Correction Concentrate in Brightening Peach. So I have actually used quite a bit of this. It might be hard to tell. This is something I used to grab for all the time before I found the Urban Decay color correcting fluid in pink, because that one works wonders under my eyes. I have a backup of it. I really love that one. But this is what I was using before that, and it still does a good job, and I still really like it. So this is in peach. It's not pink, but serves the same purpose. I don't like things in jars as much as I like things with a wand that I can just put on my face very easily. With this, you have to pat it under your eye and blend it out, which is not hard, but and it is affordable. I think this one's one of the more promising ones for me to get through. I say that now, but we'll see. The next thing I want to go through is this guy right here. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles, and this is in the shade Light. I've actually used, not a lot, but I've used an amount of it. I like this because you can kind of directly measure how much you have used. So I feel like this will be a good basis to judge off of. The reason I'm including this is because concealer you're going to use pretty much in general anyway. Anything with these like spongy tip applicators. I mean, a lot of applicators have this type of thing to them. They're probably just more of a little wand, so they don't seem as gross. But something like this, where there's so much product just on it and in it, I feel like I just want to get through it faster. I do really like this concealer. I think it does a good job. It's affordable, it's easy. If you're looking for a drugstore concealer, this has been talked about on YouTube like crazy, but it is pretty good. I've grown to like this more than I did when I first started using it. So, I mean, I have used it. So we'll see. We'll see. The last thing is this guy right here. I used this constantly last year. Like, this was my go-to primer. This is from Becca Cosmetics. It's the Backlight Priming Filter. I don't even know why I'm looking at the bottom because I know what it is. It's the Backlight Priming Filter. This primer is going to make your skin look radiant and glowy. It has a pretty nice smell to it. I don't know why I'm so attracted to this smell. The purple one, the First Light Priming Filter, smells like candy. But this one has a nice scent to it as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but like right here, you can tell that I've used a good amount of it. It's just that it like sits in weird spots. So I don't really know how to tell where I am in the bottle, but probably right here. So really the goal of this project is to use things up so that I can make room for new things, or really figure out what in my collection I really love. Because if I start using these more often and think, oh, you know what, that's really similar to this that I'm using now and I like it more, or maybe I like this more than something I'm using now. Does that make sense? It's a nice little reminder, refresher of what I like and what I don't maybe? I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So again, thank you so much for suggesting Thank you so much for suggesting this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and a challenge. It's going to be a really difficult challenge. I love experimenting and playing with new things, and again, these things kind of sort of get pushed aside. So awesome. I'm excited. I've put all the pictures in, so we will go through and measure them in a few months or so. I'm not sure how long I'll go between the check-ins. I'm thinking 3 months and then 6 months, maybe, or should we do 4 months, do December and then 4 months again? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I haven't done this before, so this is a whole new thing for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am ready for the challenge. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You guys know I do that in all of my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.